been a minute, I know, but we're back. We're rocking and rolling. Okay. First order of business, we got to address this. The violations that happen with the recruiting, Coach Prime and the Buffs. We gotta scan over it. I'll talk about it. And then of course right now we're kind of in this NFL drama, which I knew we would be talking about this heavily leading up to April, of course, with Shador Shiloh and Travis Hunter all being Shador and Travis at least being massive picks and massive movements here. And everyone's thinking who's going to be number one. And then, of course, you've got the situation where Coach Prime's pretty known of where he doesn't want his son to not go and is being criticized for it. I mean, is anything, right? That's what they do here. Show's brought to you by BetUS. Let's talk all about it. Let's roll the intro. Let's not miss any more days. Yeah? That's on me. That's on me. Been busy. NFL draft just a few months away, obviously coming up in April, and the biggest conversation is who's going to go to number one, who is the generational quarterback that the Titans are referring to. Are they going to go quarterback number one? Is Abdul Carter going to slide in there and take the number one overall pick? Then Cleveland comes in number two, possibly taking in Travis. There's so many questions, so many things to look at here. If as much as powerful it is to go number one, right? That's obviously a big notch on there. I wouldn't want Shador to go to. I don't want Shador personally to go to the Titans. I just think it's a whack organization, very similar to the Browns. So obviously, there's a lot of talk. I think because Shador was asked, like, hey, like about his father, Coach Prime's involvement with the entire situation, and he's like, since when is it a big deal? Since when is it a problem to have a parent that is concerned and involved with their child's process? Coach Prime isn't the first to have these things. The only difference is his voice is louder. So we actually hear what he's saying. That's it. That's the only difference. Because if you were a parent with a pulse or with a heartbeat, you're probably saying, hey, if my son were to be interviewed by the Browns, I'm like, I don't want y'all to draft him. Y'all suck. y'all can't manage anything. And I don't want my son to come here. And there's been times where they've made picks, and I've wanted the. I like seeing guys figure things out and drafting young guys and building around them. I enjoy watching that process. I have my own team, of course, but I enjoy that process. But the Browns have burned too many bridges at this point. It is the Deshaun Watson deal, guaranteed max, was the straw for me. I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And so, for the fact that there's been a lot of noise, I'm like, hey, I don't want my son to go here is rightfully so. Personally, given the new hire for the Raiders and Pete Carroll, would love. Now, that's always kind of been a thought anyways, I believe. Again, small ownership with Tom Brady there. Obviously, there was that noise of, we talked about on the show with Prime either going to Dallas or Raiders. Clearly, that got cleared up pretty quickly, and that was not the case, which we said that on the show. After the Raiders drama, I kind of put it to the side of this ain't happened. That was ridiculous. I shouldn't even took the bait, and I apologize for that. However, I would love for Shador to go to the Raiders. I like what the Raiders are doing. Love the fact they're in Vegas. They says sexy to it. Brock Bowers, fantastic tight end, great addition, and I love me some Pete Carroll. Was there when Russell Wilson came in. Does well with those young quarterbacks. I think he's going to be able to utilize him. So it'll be interesting to see if the Raiders can draft him. I hope they do. I do not, every ounce of my body, I don't want Travis or Shador or even Cam or even Abdul Carter. I don't want any of these guys to go. They are so fun to watch, and I want to see them on a team that's going to excel, that's going to have a great path. And maybe I'm speaking too far. Maybe I don't see it though. So I'm excited to see how the NFL draft plays out, but obviously there's a lot of moving pieces. The Titans looking at Cam Ward, personally, I have my opinions. Everyone obviously does. I think right now, Shador Sanders is your better option, personally. I think Cam did a lot of great things, but I have some concerns with Cam. I think Shador did a fantastic job with his pocket presence, really standing in there. Does he have things to work on? Absolutely. I think Cam is similar to what Caleb Williams was in college. Ran around a lot, was able to extend plays. That works in college. That's not working and does not work in the NFL. Caleb Williams found out pretty quickly, okay? And I think Shador really worked on, we were kind of yelling at the script, run. That's not his thing. He has the ability to take off, but has really worked on his ability to be a pocket passer and read defenses. And I think to give you that jolt, I think it's going to be Shedeur Sanders. But again, I think I would love for Shedeur to go to the Raiders because I think he is the spark that they need. I think he could go there and do something special given the circumstances too. So that'll be something that we definitely keep an eye on and we'll be monitoring as we go along. We'll be talking about the violation thing here in just a minute because, I mean, we'll laugh about it. We posted this just I think yesterday, and I wanted to talk about it because I thought it was interesting. It seems like a landslide in my opinion, but of course, the show is brought to you by BetUS. Got 2 big NFL games tomorrow if you guys want to dive in on that action. I like Commanders money line straight up. Give me the juice and the buffs. I think that's going to be our Super Bowl. I know everyone feels Chiefs Eagles just because it kind of has like a feel to it, but I think Commanders Dan Quinn and Cleef and Jaden Daniels are on just in this rhythm. His way he carries himself in that field, and Josh Allen is just on a burner. And the Chiefs seem like they've been playing with fire all season, and I think that fire is going to run out. I could be wrong, but that's how it feels. That's how it feels. But which team would you? It's LSU. Like this isn't even a question. Joey Burrow is the best quarterback on this list. Okay, and they have 3 top 10 wide receivers, 2 top 5 wide receivers, and you don't have El Claire. You can say he's not even the 5th worst running back. He was the 4th. I would say Mixon, Cook, and Henry above him, but I think he's above J.K. Dobbins. And I love J.K. Dobbins, but it's not even close. Like this was not a good list. This was not a good list. Let me know your thoughts down below. Who would you think? I mean, it's got to be LSU. If you think otherwise, we can't talk anymore. We have to see other people. Of course, the violation where they were self-reported. Carter self-reported this violation of themselves. Good, I guess. The reason for my attitude for this energy that I'm providing right now is he got suspended. What ended up coming out, I think 4 days he can't go out and recruit for during the spring portal. And all that he did, Coach Prime, was speak about how he recruited Julian Lewis on his coach's show and was asked about it. What they're moving forward is they're not going to do it live. In case those things happen, they can edit those things out. Because again, they're just having conversation. For what pisses me off, and I understand it's the rules, so I get it. But the nonsense that we're hearing about tampering, it is blatantly in front of you. And these are the things that we're locking in. We're investigating. It's similar to where like we've got murders happening, right? And I got 9 cops sitting on I-95 with speed traps. This is important. I hear you. We don't need people speeding either. But if you just look over to your left here, okay, there's been about, 14 shootings, okay? And I know you guys want to kind of like leave it up to whatever, but let's take a couple of them. Just leave 1 cop. That's what it is. Why? Look, they self-reported. It is what it is. I think I just get irritated because like it's like the NCAA is like, hey, we're keeping shit in line. If I'm the NCAA, what's even more embarrassing? It's self-reported. The NCAA let him catch it. It's a joke. The entire thing is a joke. It needs to get. It's maddening. It's madness. Kudos to the Buffs though for self-reporting, getting ahead of it. Hey, we messed up. We overstepped. There it is. What it is. Let's keep moving. 4 days. Coach Prime gets some time to himself. I'm sure he's not too upset about it. So it's all good and fine and dandy there. But we'll get back in action again. Kind of in this quiet little off season here. Still some moves to happen. Got kind of quiet after the portal. I thought some things would stem up after these championship games, but not too much. Maybe spring portal will be another avenue to look at. So we'll keep our eyes and ears peeled like we always do. And sorry for the little bit of a delay of not shooting some videos. We've been doing some things around the house. A little spring clean. I know spring's not here yet, but we're kind of getting some things associated and figure it all out. So boys and girls, smash the like button, subscribe, of course. Check out BetUS, who brought you the show, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace and love, baby.